In Days Gone, there are some weapons that are so unique or even so powerful that they cannot simply be purchased from merchants and must instead be unlocked by completing objectives or making progress on the story. This video will tell you everything you need to know about unlocking the weapons that money can't buy. During the earliest combat encounters in the game, while Deacon and Boozer are looking for a part to fix Deacon's bike, Boozer allows Deacon to borrow his shotgun. Deacon only has permission to use it during these early missions, but after completing more of the main story, the player can unlock it permanently. Boozer's shotgun unlocks by reaching 94% on the He's My Brother storyline.
Thanks, brother. Just feel kind of naked without it.
A little later in the game, Deacon gets to borrow another weapon from one of the major characters when he takes Skizo's SSR rifle on a mission.
Guess Skizo won't be needing this.
Similar to Boozer's shotgun, Deacon only has this weapon for this specific mission, and it too can be unlocked simply by progressing the main story. The game will tell you when you've unlocked it officially, but unlike Boozer's shotgun, you can't actually start equipping this one until after you roll credits at the end of the game. The SSR sniper rifle unlocks by reaching 100% on the Keep Your Friends Close storyline. Another main character's weapon that unlocks as you progress the story, but can't actually be equipped until after rolling credits, is Iron Mike's weapon of choice, the massive revolver called the Sheriff. The Sheriff revolver unlocks by reaching 100% on the We've All Done Things storyline. There is one final weapon carried by a major character that can be unlocked by progressing the story. In later chapters of the game, Deacon discovers a militia group led by Colonel Matthew Garrett, who carries a different massive revolver called the Mayor. The Mayor revolver can be unlocked by reaching 100% on the Law and Disorder storyline, and similar to the previous two, it too can only be equipped after completing the story. Some of the best weapons in the game are unlocked by making progress on the Horde Killer storyline, which can only be done by killing hordes. And the first one on the list is the SMP-9. This little beast is both fast and accurate, with a decent ammo capacity as well. Surprisingly enough, this one can actually be acquired in the first few hours of gameplay, if one is willing to start engaging hordes right away. The SMP-9 unlocks by reaching a mere 10% on the Horde Killer storyline, and has a magazine upgrade that unlocks at 35%. If you'd like to get it as early as possible, check out my Watch This First video that I linked in the description. My personal favorite weapon in the entire game is another one that can only be unlocked by killing hordes. It's not necessarily the best gun in the game, but hot damn is it fun. There is no other weapon in the game that says, "Get off my lawn," quite like the auto shotgun, which is unlocked by reaching 25% on the Horde Killer storyline. There is no magazine upgrade for this one, but at a base 16 rounds per mag, it has the highest magazine capacity of all shotguns in the game. For players who prefer accuracy instead of overwhelming force like the auto shotgun, killing a few more hordes will unlock the IDF Pup. This full auto rifle has a high rate of fire and is extremely precise. After unlocking the extended magazine for it, the ammo capacity is considerable as well. The IDF Pup unlocks by reaching 50% on the Horde Killer storyline, with a magazine upgrade available at 75%. For the most committed Horde Slayers, there is one last weapon that is unlocked by progressing the Horde Killer storyline, the MG55. This absolute monster is the largest machine gun available on a standard playthrough, with an optional upgrade that increases the magazine capacity to an astounding 115 rounds per magazine. This is the gun you bring with you when you want to mow down everything that the game might possibly throw at you. The MG55 is unlocked by reaching 60% on the Horde Killer storyline, but the magazine extension does not unlock until 85%. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum is the sneakiest gun in the game, the Rock Chuck. This one is incredibly accurate with an extremely high rate of fire, but that is not what makes it special. This is the only gun in the game that comes equipped with a permanent suppressor. That's right, it has a built-in silencer that never wears out. Where guns like the auto shotgun and MG55 are great for going loud with guns blazing, this is the gun for players who like to get in and out without being seen or heard at all. The Rock Chuck can only be unlocked by doing camp jobs to reach 100% on the Marauder Camp Hunter storyline. The most unique weapon on this list isn't a gun at all. It's actually a taser. Once Deacon has done all of the missions involving the neuroscientist James O'Brien, he unlocks a crafting recipe for an Easter egg from Siphon Filter, another game by Ben Studio. This weapon doesn't do much damage, but it can be used to set things on fire. In order to craft the IPCA stun gun, the player must reach 100% on the Finding Nero storyline and must gather all 18 pieces of IPCA tech found scattered around the map. If you're having trouble finding them all, check the description for a link to my video that shows both where they're all at and the easiest way to find them if you would prefer to just go and hunt them down on your own. There is one gun for the special weapon slot that is so special, it's not even available until after you beat the game. If you decide to start a New Game Plus playthrough, you can pick up the BND 150 sniper rifle from any weapon locker, including that first one at the O'Leary Mountain Safe House where Boozer sleeps. What makes this one so special? For one thing, it's another Easter egg for Siphon Filter. For another thing, you can craft unique ammunition for it. Each ammo type has a different effect, including electric darts that stun enemies, gas darts that produce a cloud of toxic poison gas, and my personal favorite, the explosive darts, which speak for themselves rather loudly. It also has standard rifle rounds which don't do as much damage as other sniper rifles, nor can they be made quieter with a suppressor. But the craftable darts are so much fun, you probably won't be using the standard rounds very often anyway. Of course, we saved the best for last, and this lead-spraying, horde-slaying monster is so rare. On the original version of Days Gone, it was never available at all outside of challenge mode. However, in Days Gone Remastered, Ben Studio added it to both Horde Assault mode and New Game Plus. It's still pretty rare, even in New Game Plus, because it only spawns in specific locations where hordes are likely to be found. You cannot purchase or unlock one to keep for yourself. Be aware, once you've used one up, it is gone for good. It will not respawn in your current playthrough. You'll have to go pick one up from another location. But don't worry, I've got you covered. For a full list of all currently known locations to get one, check out the video I've linked in the description. There you have it, folks. A complete list of all the guns that money can't buy. Thank you for watching. We'll see y'all next time.